70 days. Losing weight without speed, sunflower seed. Drinking lots of carrot juice and soaking up a rain. I have these wonderful dreams. Some kind of sensual stream. Not zucchini, fettuccine, vulgar wheat, but a big warm bun and a
What's the deal? Where's the real food?
Eat up!
Eat what? There's nothing here. Gandhi ate more than this. Forget the games. I want some real food. I want steak. I want eggs. I want a cup of coffee.
You can't! Eat your heart out.
Hi, welcome to Life is Mimi. And I changed it to Life is Mimi because I'm going to share experiences with you. I have in previous videos, but I want it to be more that you're getting some life experiences. So it's funny how the same question asked differently comes up, during the week. And the one that's been coming up is about, how to respond to others about food. And specifically, you eat meat and they don't. Another one was about food as well. You don't diet and they do, and this kind of thing. And another one was, that you're white and your friends have basically said white people are racist, and except for you, we know you're not. and this makes all of them feel uncomfortable. Okay. So as far as the white-black thing goes, just blow that off, and go revise it later. And know that only a racist sees race, so you change how you see them, and that they know that, it's just a book cover. It's just a cover, and you're missing out on all the riches inside the cover if you judge a book by its cover. So nobody judges a book by its cover, period. I don't know when people stop saying that, but it's a great thing. It's an old saying. It needs to keep on being an old saying. Nobody judges a book by its cover. If you do, then you're the one judging. I'm not listening to you. Go talk to the hand. La 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 la. Really. And, you can go back and revise it. That person doesn't err on the side of love anymore. No, they always err on the side of the love. They know nobody judges a book by its cover. They're kind, they're patient, they're understanding, they're forgiving. They know, they put themselves in the other guy's shoes. They can see through his eyes. They err on the side of love. And just drop it, and you'll see that they do. Because you really believe that. Nobody judges a book by its cover. That's just ridiculous. Nobody does that. That's just babies doing that. Nobody acts like that. Grow up. Books without pictures do tell great stories.
Now come on, boys. Where's your spirit? I don't hear no singing. When you was slaves, you sang like birds. Come on, how about a good old nigger work song?
I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a belt want out of you. Some get a kick from cocaine.
Hold it, hold it! What the hell is that shit? Well, how about the Camptown ladies?
The Camptown ladies.
Oh, you know. The Camptown ladies sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. The Camptown racetrack 5 miles long, all the doo-dah day. One run all night, one run all day. They find money on the bobtail egg, somebody bet on the bay. One run all night, one run all day. They find money on the bobtail egg.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
And Neville Goddard would say you can't argue with enlightened reason. And this goes back to the food. And the food is real easy to deal with because it's like, you know, and this happened to me before I found Neville and all these laws and stuff. And I had a friend say, "Hey, Rita, how can you eat that?" It's like, what? And I love steak, okay? And I love rare steak. I love it rare. Not medium rare. I love it rare. Okay, a little salt, pepper, I like the char on it. So, I'm eating my rare steak. And she's like, ooh. It's like, you know, I don't make comments about you and your veg. She didn't eat meat. And she's like, well, yeah. I was like, well, I love my meat. You love your veg. That's fine. We love food, right? Yeah. Okay. It's all good. And then another time, somebody got into it with me about how horrible it was, how the cows are treated, and all this other stuff, you know, a long triage. And I was like, really? Well, I watched a science show that according to science, plants scream when you cut them, when you pinch them. And when they're growing in poor soil, they cry. And then bad bugs come to bite on them. And when they come bite on them, they cry really loud. Yeah! And then that's what causes the ladybugs and all the other things to come eat the bad bugs. But they would have never come to begin with if they were healthy, growing in healthy soil. They would have just been singing plants, you know, being cool, being the best plant they could be. But they scream. Just because you don't hear them doesn't mean they're not screaming. Okay? They scream every time you bite them. And she was like, ugh. It's like, see? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? It's not color. You love food? I love food. It's all good. You know? It's all good. They all scream. It all comes from the same place. It comes from consciousness. Okay? It comes from consciousness. So it's about understanding that. And it's going to be, consciousness is going to be whatever you, the human imagination, and you and the human imagination are one, you know, are saying it's going to be. Sugar's just sugar. Flour's just flour. You know, and when you dig down into the science of it, you can see that it's the 3 main ingredients of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. And most of it's hydrogen and oxygen, just like your body. You know, and this is a whole. You breathe in, you know, the hydrogen, the oxygen, the carbon, the air, right? And you breathe out the carbon dioxide, and the plants breathe in the carbon dioxide and breathe out the oxygen. hydrogen and oxygen. This is how it works, right? It's a circle. It's a hole. When you hate on carbon, like the climate changers are trying to do, and they are wanting to capture it, and that means they want to enslave it, and then they want to sell it for profit. That is no different. It's taking it down to the chemical layer, and you are part of that layer. Your body is mostly hydrogen and oxygen, water. 75% of your body is water, according to science. And according to science, 18% of your body is carbon. You're hating on yourself when you agree with them because they don't understand it. It's a whole. It's a whole. It's a whole. And you can twist it, move it around, and change it, and smash it back down and put it, but you can't divide it. It's indivisible. So if you hate on the carbon in the air, you're hating on carbon, you're hating on life itself. This is how it manifests, in your life. And you'll wonder, well, I'm really good and I love everybody and it's all great and everything's wonderful, but I don't understand what's going on. Well, you know what you've been listening to and thinking about. Do you listen to the IPCC? Do you listen to the UN? Do you listen to those idiots? Okay? You're poisoning your own food and water and body and self when you do that, because you're seeing it objectively. So you go within and see it subjectively, and your response starts becoming automatic on what to reply, and you're sent to these things to go watch and see. And the easiest thing to do and to learn is to just rise up in your response. It doesn't matter if they love veg and I love raw beef. We both love food. It doesn't matter if you love vanilla and I love chocolate. We both love ice cream. It doesn't matter if, you guys love communism and I love being free. I'm still going to love you. And I'm going to imagine you're free. And you can't stop me. You're my brother. And I'm not going to stop until everyone is. That's just how it is. I love you all. I know you came out of me. It's okay. I know I helped shape this. So that's what it is. And you're shaping it all the time. If you believe your Whataburger is always juicy and the French fries are always so hot and delicious, salted just perfectly, and they always give you extra spicy ketchup, and it's always so delicious, and that Dr. Pepper, oh, it's so great. You're already putting the love into it before you ever get it, and it's going to be there. Everybody in that Whataburger is going to come together as a team to bring you that hot, delicious burger and those wonderful fries. Now, if you go into storytellers who tell you that carbohydrates are bad for you, go look at carbohydrates. They're mainly water and then carbon, just like your body. 75% water, 2-to-1 water. Come on. And the rest is carbon and other smaller percentages of other things, just like your body. Okay? Your body. I had a very wise doctor when my children were young who used to say, don't worry, Rita, they'll eat what they really need. So if he wants to eat nothing but peas, let him. Okay. I said, but should I make? No. He goes, if that's dinner, that's dinner. No, you don't go making peas so he'll have something to eat. This is dinner. If you don't want it, that's fine, but there's nothing else. Then you might make them peas tomorrow. It's like, okay. It's like, it's a good lesson to learn that, the food is delicious. You're blessed to have the food. Love the food. And then the food you love comes to you. For me, it's beef. And for her, it was spinach. It's whatever you want. A lot of people go on and on about kale, how they love kale, and that's great. But a lot of people just ate it because others told them it was some superfood that was going to help them. Yeah, no. And it didn't taste good. They ate it anyway. Everybody's different. Some people are going to think it tastes great and that it's great. And some people are just going to, don't keep eating it. You don't like it. And just say so. I certainly have. It's worth the slings and arrows for a few minutes. No, if you haven't cooked your mustard greens for over an hour, I'm not eating them. I know what they taste like. Rub it. You gotta cook those babies till the sugars come out. They're hiding in the leaves. You gotta cook it. You gotta cook it some more. You gotta put that heat to it. You gotta put that love into it. Oh man, they're delicious. And they, quite frankly, are not appetizing looking. They got that yucky looking green to them, in my opinion. But they are delicious. Oh man, they're delicious. But not if they haven't been cooked for over an hour. Just forget it. They're rubber. No less than 45 minutes. Same thing with grits or rice. You put it on, you put the top on, and you leave it alone for 15 minutes. You don't touch it. Okay? You just turn the fire off and keep the top on. And 15 minutes later, you got fluffy, lovely rice. Not a thing wrong with it. And people go out and buy, rice makers and all this other stuff. And that's okay. Go ahead. If that makes you happy. That's fun. That's an investment. You're going to check it out. But you're going to discover it doesn't take any more time than it does to just put it in the pot on the stove. It's whatever you want to do. However you want to do it. It doesn't matter if I do it differently. The end result's the same. Delicious, fluffy rice. It's the love that goes into everything. And if you're going to buy fast food or you're going to buy cans of food or, processed food, then you have to, and processed means just you did something with it. Okay? They took the butter and wrapped it up. That's processed. They'll tell you it's not, but it is. They took the cream, put it in. Nobody's putting any love into it. You have to put the love into it because this is the other side of mass production. In order for everyone to eat well, there's not enough time to put that love into it. So the product goes out to everyone, and Objective Man will tell you that the product became less, made with cheaper materials or whatever. No, it's love. It's love. It doesn't matter what material it's made out of. Do you love it? You wanted a coffee table. Do you love it? Yes, I love it. And you'll get more and more better ones every time you want one. It's just about how you see life. And so the response is always to rise up. And if you're feeling, tense and anxiety and insecure about something, it's better just to keep your mouth shut. And if they're insistent on it, you fall back to, well, that's you. I love beef. Beef loves me. They love dying for me. It's all good. My cow loves me. I'm dishonoring him if I don't eat him. I love him. I'm going to eat him. And then they'll laugh. And I've said that before in my life. I've defended my raw beef for a long time. It kind of just goes, you know. And food in general, it's always been, in my mind, sugar's just sugar, you know. Brown sugar is just sugar that still has the molasses, you know. Okay, I have molasses, I have sugar. I can make brown sugar. You know, I'm out of brown sugar here. I can make some brown sugar. It's that kind of thing. Knowing that when you take it down to the base level, it really is all hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon. So you gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it all. Not judge any of it. And it just comes to you. And it's just wonderful. And everything you love on, that's what happens. I love the clothes in my closet. They fit perfectly. Oh man, I love this little gray dress. It's so beautiful. I'm just loving it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you're thanking the Father for being that. And the human imagination in you are thanking the Father. You know, you go to the Son to get to the Father. And the two of you are one. You couldn't stop imagining if you wanted to. So I hope this helps. Food is delicious. And it doesn't matter if they like rabbit food and you like raw beef. You know, and enlightened reasoning is just playing that little devil. You know, yeah, but they force feed him corn. Yeah, it makes the fat. It makes it so delicious. You know, and oh man, that's going to make you fat. No, it's not. It's making my beef delicious. It loves me. You know, and you just can't argue with someone like that. So I hope this helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. Thank you for being you.
Please, sir, I want some more.
What?
Please, sir, I want some more.
More?
All right, stop it. Stop it right there. Now go on, fill up the bowl. Go on. That's it. Now, put on this dress. Put it on! Now dance.
I've seen the bright lights of Memphis and the Commodore Hotel, and underneath the street lamp, I made